Over the last 5 years, I spent more money on one thing than on anything else in the rest of my life combined. Even though I'm in a lot of debt, I don't have any regrets. I spent this money in the hope that I'd get a lot more back and that I'd make a better life for myself, even though the statistics were always against me, today more than ever. Some might argue that I'm addicted and that I've wasted 5 years of my life and spent money that I'm never going to get back. My name's Andrew, and I'm addicted to being a student. University, the ultimate procrastination. Every year, millions of students come to university with little or no hope of getting the graduate job they desire at the end of it all. That's if you believe what some tabloid newspapers say about the current economic climate. I myself have no regrets about coming to university. I've enjoyed every minute of it. And in between the odd exam, I've had some great experiences and met some fantastic people. A lot of those people I've met at Swansea University Poker Society, which I believe has contributed a lot to my student life. I first joined the Poker Society in my second year. Since then, I've seen many students come and go. Jason Derbyshire, the current president of the Student Poker Society, is refreshingly open and honest about why he thinks new students should join the Poker Society.
Why do you think we blag the society to the freshers? Because the freshers walk in with tons of money and we have to get paid in summer. No, the SU were kicked off because I explained it to them exactly the same way. I said we need the freshers to turn up because they put money into the society, and they said that's not why you should run a society. I said, well, that's why everyone plays poker. Which is blatantly true. Am I right? Yeah, see? The freshers come in, give money, and then by their third year they take money off the new freshers. It's a cycle.
So tell me, how often do you play poker?
Probably about once a week, sometimes twice a week.
I know you go to Aspers.
Aspers on a Monday, yeah. Every week now. Yeah, I've started going every week because I can't make a Tuesday with the Poker Society anymore.
So would you describe poker as a big part of your life?
It's a fairly big part of my life. We play a lot in the flat as well. Obviously that's not always for money, but we do play socially in the flat and obviously Aspers, and then every now and then I'll go down on a Tuesday.
So do all your friends play poker?
I'd say I have a set group of friends through poker, sort of separate to my other friends.
Probably maybe twice a week, I'd say. Like once at the society, maybe once in a casino tournament. And I spend probably more hours than I should online.
So would you describe poker as a big part of your life?
Probably shouldn't be, but yeah, I'd say for my first years of uni, I probably spent as much time playing poker as I have to in my uni work.
So is that when you first started playing poker, when you came to uni?
Yeah, basically I knew sort of vaguely how to play, but it's the first time where I met sort of other people that were really into it as well.
Probably when I was about 15. My mum and dad used to play it, so I kind of got into it through them. They used to have people round to the house to play, have like poker nights, and I used to join in with them.
Second year.
Why do you think you got into poker?
Because I had too much money.
Do you still have too much money?
No.
Is that because of poker?
No.
Sometimes when you lose money, you just want to buy back in again. I do worry a little about the financial aspect of poker and how much I spend weekly. Fortunately, I'm quite good at money management and I can usually stick to a budget, but I know there are other people who are not so good at sticking to a budget when it comes to poker.
Yeah, definitely plays on my mind when I play. It shouldn't really, because you should play within your means and be comfortable, but yeah, I do tend to gamble a little bit above my means, yeah.
No, not really. I keep an eye on it quite well, and if I can't afford to go, I don't go. So if I've gone over budget already for that week, then I'll stay at home and do something that doesn't cost.
A week. Really gamble like 300, 400? Three, maybe three.
Maybe 3-ish.
On a normal week.
On a normal week. You've had
I'll put in 3. Put in 3. Yeah.
At the moment, probably about 30 quid a week.
Okay.
Ish.
What would you say is your biggest loss in a day, if you don't mind me asking?
I've never lost more than £200, I don't think, in a day.
£200, that's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot to a student, I know. And it was just that's the biggest downswing I ever had. I subsequently won it back, but it wasn't a very nice feeling to lose.
Bearing that in mind, would you recommend poker to new students?
Possibly not, actually. I'd recommend it for the social aspects of it, but in terms of financially, sure you can win a lot, but the downside to it, I think, probably outweighs positives, and you're more likely to lose, I think, in the long run.
So in your opinion, why is poker so popular with students?
I think it's something that people can learn to do, and they enjoy the buzz from it. I mean, that's certainly why I got into poker, and it brings people together. It's very sociable. It's almost like a pub game. So there's the social aspect of it all, I suppose.
Well, I mean, there's a kind of an addictive quality to it as well as anything else, and I mean, it's one of those games. There is an element of skill, so people like to think that they're sort of they're good at it compared to other people. So there's sort of that competitive edge to it as well.
Do you think that it is mostly skill, or do you say something like giving luck?
I'd like to think so, but like to be honest, I've seen some pretty sort of crazy swings and a lot of bad beats. So I'd probably more inclined to go down the route and say it's more luck based than skill based. But there we go.
Now it's time to play some poker. There's a cash game about to start, and the minimum buy-in is £40. A little above my normal buy-in range, but I'm here to have some fun tonight.
What are we doing?
I've just played poker for the best part of 5 hours, and I'm pleased to say that I'm more than £40 up. But there's another guy at the table who I know is £100 down and has more than £100 still on the table. It makes me kind of nervous to know that some people are playing so much money when they are students like me. I feel a little bit guilty that I've taken money off that person, but at the end of the day that's poker, and you know what you sign up to. I had a really nice time tonight, and I'm happy that I'm leaving with more money than I came in with. Unfortunately, that can't be the same for everyone. At one point not so long ago, I was playing poker every day, to the point that my social life was really starting to suffer. I would turn down going out with my friends to stay in and play poker, just because there was a big tournament online. Fortunately, since then I've managed to tone down the poker a bit, and now I play mostly live, which at least is more social, and at least I get to talk to real people. I've made a lot of new friends with poker, but on the other hand, I have found in the past that poker can damage your relationship with existing friends. So has poker ever caused you social problems? Never had any trouble with a girlfriend or with a friend because you could play poker instead?
Yeah, but it was a benefit. She was a douche. Well,
I wouldn't say no. I'd say it's in fact it's probably improved it because I socialise now with people that I've met playing poker. I mean, to a degree, it can sometimes take over your life. You can be, instead of going out with my friends only one night, I'd choose to go and play poker in the casino rather than going for an hour. Or instead of playing football at the weekend, I'd go to a poker tournament. So, in that sense, it can hinder it, but it's up to you not to sort of like let it affect you too much. So.
Only optionally. If only if I chose to go and play poker, then would I go and play poker.
Have you ever played poker instead of doing something else in your life?
I went to play poker on my birthday, if that counts, instead of going out with my girlfriend. That was a bit of a mistake, but
that would be a bit of a
mistake. So I have done in the past.
So last night was another good win for me. This time I started with slightly less, but I did manage to triple up my buy-in less than 5 hours. But for some people to win, other people have to lose money. And last night again, there were some people who were down more than £100. Some part of me feels guilty that the people I'm taking money off are my friends. But then you have to appreciate that they would take money from me, and that at the end of the day, that's just the way poker works. Would I recommend poker to new students? It's quite a difficult question. I suppose if you're wise, poker can be a great social activity. And there's nothing wrong with poker if you stick yourself to a budget. You can even earn some money if you're really good at it. Poker is, after all, a game of skill. The problem is that many students really don't have much money, and there is always the temptation to buy in more. There's a great number of professionals out there who can consistently earn money in poker, but there is always the danger that some students will think that playing poker and earning money is easy, when in fact losing money is much, much easier. At the end of the day, poker has been a big part of my life since I came to university, and I would have to recommend it to other students. Poker is like any other vice. It's great in moderation. I think if you're able to budget yourself, you can really have a good time playing poker. You can meet new friends, you can even make a little bit of money, but you have to be wise and you have to know when to stop.